More and more DJs are moving to Algorithm DJ simply because of all the insane features this app offers. Not only does it have best-in-class stems,
put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air,
and fluid beat grid, which basically keeps your mix on time even if the song drifts or changes speed. But now with update 5.5, DJ introduces a groundbreaking feature called One Library, a new unified music library format developed together with AlphaTheta.
What?
So let me explain. Pretty much any song in your DJ library, from your local files to even your Rekordbox DJ, Serato DJ, or Traktor collections, can now be exported straight to a USB drive with all their cue points and metadata intact. And with that USB, you can plug it into your phone, iPad, or any Mac or Windows computer running DJ, and all your metadata will be right there, perfectly in sync. But here's the crazy part. That same USB also works with Rekordbox DJ, and even better with AlphaTheta gear like the CDJ 3000, 3000X, XDJ AZ, Opus Quad, and Omnis Duo. And once again, all your metadata from cue points to loops to beat grids will be there. So even if you don't use Algorithm DJ, this huge update makes an incredible DJ software even better, not just for mixing, but now for music management too. So in this video, I'll show you how to set it up, export your tracks from different sources, and use the same USB across DJ, AlphaTheta gear, and Rekordbox DJ step by step. Now most of our tracks will most likely be on our laptop, so let's fire up DJ 5.5. You'll now notice this new USB icon. Go ahead and click that and plug in your USB. Your USB should appear here, but if it doesn't, don't worry. I'll cover some quick troubleshooting tips later in this video. Now if you can't see your USB, click Allow Access, then click Allow Access once more, then click New Library. And just like that, your USB is ready to go. Let's start by importing some local tracks from DJ. To import a playlist, simply right-click on any playlist and select Add to USB Library, then select your USB. And just like that, your playlist and its tracks are copied over to your USB. If you want to import individual tracks, click this downward arrow icon and make sure USB is selected here on the bottom. Then click it. Then click Playlists. Then select your desired playlist. Then simply drag any track from the top section into the playlist you want. You can also create a new playlist directly on your USB. To do that, just right-click Playlist and select Add Playlist. Now, let's add some tracks. If you want to import tracks directly from your computer's folders, you can do that too. So click the Finder icon, then press the plus icon. And for this example, I'll select my music folder. And there it is. To import a playlist from there, simply right-click the folder and choose Add to USB Library, then select your USB. Now let's get to the fun part, importing tracks from other DJ software like Rekordbox DJ, Serato, and Traktor. So first click the external apps icon here. You'll now see your Serato DJ, Rekordbox DJ, and Traktor libraries listed. If you have all three installed, Serato DJ will be the only one ready by default. So click it and you'll see all your Serato playlists. To export one, just right-click your desired playlist and select Add to USB Library. Then select your USB. Next, Rekordbox DJ and Traktor will need a quick setup, but don't worry, it's super easy. For Rekordbox DJ, open the software and go to File. Then select Export Collection in XML format. So feel free to name it whatever you want. Then save it to your desktop. Next, head back to DJ, select RB Collection, click Configure, then Continue, and choose the XML file you just saved. Then click Allow Access, then click Continue, then Continue once more. And there you go. All your Rekordbox playlists and tracks are now visible. So just like before, right-click any playlist and choose Add to USB Library, then select your USB. And now that playlist will be imported to your USB. For Traktor, select Configure. Then navigate to your native instruments folder, open Traktor, and select collection.nml. Then click Allow Access, then click Continue, then Continue once more. Once that's done, you'll see all your Traktor playlists here too. To add one to your USB, right-click the playlist and select Add to USB Library. Then select your USB. So here are all the playlists in our USB, all from different sources and all ready for DJing, complete with all their cue points and metadata. Now that all your playlists and tracks are in your USB, let's move on to accessing them on your mobile devices. and later on your AlphaTheta gear and Rekordbox DJ. So for this example, I'll use an iPad. Open DJ, tap the USB icon, and select Open USB Drive. Then choose your USB drive, press open, and there you go. All your playlists and tracks are now available on your mobile device, complete with all their cue points and metadata. And here's a cool feature. You can also transfer your tracks from your USB to your mobile device's internal storage. So just tap the three-dot icon on the USB section, select Add All to My Collection, and make sure this is activated. Then press Continue. And just like that, all your tracks will be directly imported into your mobile device's internal memory. So here's how to access your tracks on your AlphaTheta gear. For this example, we'll be using a CDJ3000. So first things first, plug in your USB. Then click Source. Then with Source selected, select your USB. And that's pretty much it. All your playlists and tracks will be there, complete with all their cue points, loops and beat and metadata, all there and ready to go. To access your tracks from Rekordbox DJ, it's pretty simple. With Rekordbox DJ open, plug your USB in. Then, locate the USB section. And there you go. All your playlists and tracks are there, complete with all their cue points and metadata. So you can load them right onto your decks like this. Or even better, import those playlists from your USB straight to your computer. And just like always, those cue points, loops, beat grids, and metadata will all be there. Now if you can't see or access your USB and DJ, it usually means either the USB is damaged or it's not formatted correctly. So your USB must be formatted as FAT32 or exFAT, which works with macOS, Windows, and iOS, or macOS Extended Journaled, which works with macOS and iOS only. So let's fix things up. On your Mac, open Disk Utility and select your USB. Then click Erase and make sure exFAT is selected. Then hit Erase again. Once that's done, your USB should work perfectly with DJ. And that's it. Now if you guys want to take your DJing to the next level, check out this video next.